Don't ask about my hair. You're probably asking what's going on with my hair. Hey, what's up everybody? It's your girl George A, your number one go-to girl for beauty and lifestyle essentials, offering you tips, reviews, and tutorials. If you're new to my channel, you know what the drill is. I'm gonna ask you to go click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you can be notified when content like this is out. And since we're on the topic of me initiating you into the Georgarian family, I'm gonna ask you again to go check out my social media handles at George Atley on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and you'll be getting all of my exclusives straight to you. My hair. I'm pretty sure y'all can see this hair situation that's going on. Well, I'm taking down my braids, and I thought that, you know what a better way to do this than to, just chill and chit chat with my lovely subscribers and followers, and just talk about life and the things that are going on. First of all, I just really wanted to thank you guys, because to be honest, right now in my life, it's very messy, man. It's just a lot. I think it comes from being 20 and you still don't know, well, not 20, but this man is making noise outside. Guys, if you can hear a thump, please just minimize it, because yo. But yeah, I was saying that life is really hectic, especially, being a 21-year-old or a 20-something-year-old, life is really hectic, especially when you don't really know what you're doing, to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing, according to what my heart desires. And sometimes I feel like there's just pressure, because my heart doesn't know what it wants. It wants to be and do everything. And I know that you can't really do that in life. You really need to have a plan. Man, it's just so tricky. I wish everything could just align, but yeah, life is just really hectic right now, for me, so I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling on. It's just, life is a mess, guys. But yes, I remember what I was saying earlier. I was saying that I really want to thank you guys, each and every one of you, especially my peoples up on Instagram. You guys you guys don't understand how much your support really means to me. Each and every single comment that I get on my pictures and my posts, reels, videos, from my stories, and whenever they're positive comments, man, it just really keeps me motivated to just stick it out with this whole social media thing, because I really have a problem with social media, to be honest. I don't even know why I'm trying to pursue a whole thing with social media, but I think again it's towards I have a master picture or master plan in mind, and I want to do something with my life. And I know that for me, the start would basically be to go onto social media and get my name out there. I know that working an office job, I kind of need an office job right now, for reals. I need a job, I need a job that gives me money, because social media is not paying the bills. Social media is not doing the most. A girl is hustling out here. But like I said, I really appreciate each and every single person up on my Instagram, up on my socials, here on YouTube. You guys make me feel like I'm doing something right, because your life can be hectic. Life can be so hectic, especially like I said earlier, when you're a 20-something-year-old and you're just being introduced into this whole realm of life, a whole different reality than what you've been living before being in your 20s. And I feel again, there's this pressure. I don't know where this pressure comes from, but there's this pressure that you need to have everything planned out before the age of 25. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to have your life planned out by the age of 25, but I think that it's just too much pressure, especially like if you're in your early 20s, if you're like 21, 22, you only have 5 years, and 5 years is really little to like become a billionaire, unless like you're like elite or something. You've been on your plan since you were like born. But I feel like, this pressure that's coming from everything and everyone, and more in particular social media is a problem. And I did mention that I have a problem with social media, and I think it's one of the reasons why I actually stopped social media for like quite some time. I took a hiatus. I took many hiatuses in my social media career. I took many hiatuses, but the one that I took from 2019 going into 2020, man, that was a hiatus for real, because I stopped posting completely on my Facebook. I completely stopped posting on Instagram. I completely deleted my last Twitter account, and like it was kind of growing. I was sitting at like 2,000. I was really dumb, I was really dumb, and I do regret, being 20, you make really dumb decisions, but I think it's just part of being 20. Part of being a 20-something-year-old is that you make dumb decisions. But I regret deleting that Twitter account, because now I'm back on Twitter and like I'm sitting at like 30-something followers. And to be honest, I don't know the Twitter game like I knew it back in 2018. Like, Twitter has really changed from the time that I left Twitter. Like, it's completely different. And I feel like it's just really hard for me to like fit in, compared to Instagram. Instagram is fun because like it's easy to connect to people, especially when you find yourself being in the beauty industry. There are a ton of people who are trying to, throw themselves into the beauty industry, and I think it's great if you're trying to build a community out there, because people are really supportive on the gram compared to Twitter. Twitter is harsh. Black Twitter will eat you up. It will eat you up, boo-boo. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. So yeah, it's so much pressure. I deleted my Twitter. I was done. I was like really done. I'm like, I want nothing. And I think maybe I was depressed, but I really wanted nothing to do with like socializing and, being around people. I just wanted to be in my zone and in my element and just focus on the things that I like and focus on me. And to be honest, that was the most stress-free time that I had. That was like, I didn't have stress like when I was off social media, because that pressure was gone. That pressure to be somebody, it was gone. I could like finally be myself, without having someone, what's that word? Without having a stimulus stimulating me to be something that society, is pushing people to be, So yeah, it's very tricky. I try my best when I'm on social media to like just be myself, I try my very best to not get swallowed, because there are times when I can like just find myself on Instagram scrolling, looking at pretty people living their pretty lives, having their pretty life problems, and then like I ask myself questions like, what's wrong with me? Why am I so behind? Like 19-year-olds are making billions. Well, not billions, millions, but I mean Kylie Jenner. But still, these kids who are younger than me are making millions and they've already had their life sorted. And I think, I like to always watch YouTube videos about social media, because it's a constant reminder that everything you see on social media is fake. Nobody is that happy, sis. Nobody is that happy. I'm telling you. You telling me homegirl is always happy? No. Homegirl's always drinking wines. You know, not that like there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I don't want to come as if I'm like attacking the people who are living their best lives on Instagram. Hey, I feel like sometimes I seem like I'm living my best life on the gram, and that's not really the case. And I think again that's why I'm making this video, just, you know, to reflect, and again reflect in front of people, just so that they can realize that everyone goes through problems. And yeah, I think yesterday I was in my feels. I was really in my feels. I was asking myself questions like, what's going on with me? What do I want? You know, what do I want? I've done so many things and nothing has worked out. So I really just, you know, I just really need a breakthrough. I need Jesus, guys. Pray for me, y'all. It's just life, man. It's just really complicated sometimes. It just can get really hard, you know. But yeah, I don't like to dwell too much on social media, because like I said, I have really bad social media anxiety, and I think that should become like a term. Like, they need to study it in psychology so that people can like learn that like social media anxiety is a thing, you know. Every time I have to post, every time I freak out, like, is this gonna get, you know, the engagement that I needed to get? Is it going to be worth people's time to stop and watch this 15-second reel, you know? And I think that's just so dumb, man. I think it's so dumb, because now you're like questioning your position in the social media world, and sometimes that can like, you know, come out and step into reality, and you start, you know, to develop those habits in the real world, and you question your every single move. And I think studying acting was like a real big wake-up call for me. Like, I'm not comfortable being myself, you know. I'm gonna get emotional, but yeah, I realized that in acting I wasn't comfortable with being myself. I was too aware, and I know that it's good to be aware of what you are doing and what you are thinking and what you are feeling, but I was too self-aware. And sometimes I think it can be a bad thing, because then you start to realize that your every single move, you know, and that can like kind of be bad, because you're not putting a magnifying glass on yourself, and you're dissecting yourself, and you question yourself like, am I speaking right? Is my accent too accenty? Am I too yellow? Am I too dark? And like I said, I have real like problems with myself. Like, I'm not even gonna hide that. Like, I have real problems with myself. But at the same time, you know, I think I'm starting to get to a place where I'm trying to love myself radically. And I think I'm becoming a little bit too defensive because of that self-love, which again is dangerous. I think everything is just dangerous. At the end of the day, too much of anything can kill you. But, you know, I'm just really trying to put myself in a position where I can learn to love myself and understand myself and respect myself, and just allow myself to be in this position that I'm in, this position of not knowing where I'm finna at in life. Yo, people are like lawyers and getting degrees and having jobs and stuff, and I'm just there like, hey, you know, it's weird. It's very weird. And like, what's funny is there are people that look up to me, like me, Georgie. There are really people that look up to me, and like, that's incredible. Like, like I said, I think that's why I try my best to just stay consistent. Like, I nearly stopped. Let me be honest with you. If you've been following my channel since since September, since my very first video, you can check that out. It's the first videos that I put out on this channel kind of trashy. No, they weren't trashy, but like, they were out of place. Like, girl, what are you talking about? Who are you? What? Why are you choosing these topics, you know? And like after doing those videos, I was kind of stuck. Like, to be honest, I don't know why I'm making such videos. I don't know who I'm talking to. Let me just give up and delete Instagram and delete all my pictures and just go back to nothing, you know? Just go back to nothing. But like, again, a piece of me was like, dude, how many times are you gonna quit things, you know? When are you actually going to like stick to something? And again, I think being 20 is tricky because, like I said, you want to do everything. Your heart just really wants to just try everything. There was a time I wanted to be a whole freaking archaeologist, and I nearly went and studied archaeology. But that's a different story, and I'm not going to talk about that story because, like, no. But you know, like when you're 20, you just want to be everything. But to be honest, like, I think I love beauty, guys. I really do. Like, I love to be beautiful. Like, yo, don't fight me, guys. This is what I love to do. And after realizing that, okay, girl, switch up your niche. Because if you keep on doing this crap videos, I don't even know what to call those videos. Like my early. I don't know what to call those videos. I don't know where to categorize them. Like, I do not know. I really don't know. I thought I was like Dr. Phil or something. But when I realized that, girl, you actually like beauty. Why are you lying to yourself? And I think, again, I was trying to differentiate myself from my peers because, like, your peers, because, you know, you find, like, maybe the thing that you like, maybe you're into, like, I don't know, IT or whatever, but, like, your industry is too saturated. Then you think, there's no space for me. How will I fit in? And I think that's how I feel for the acting industry, especially in South Africa. I feel like, me especially, I don't speak, like, hectic vernac. Like, I really don't. Like, Gazama, but like to actually go on Generation and do the things, I cannot. Like, I cannot. Because first of all, when I speak my language, my accent is just not in par with it. So yeah, and plus I'm very comfortable with myself. I'm comfortable with speaking English. I'm comfortable with like my accent sometimes, you know, because like people think I'm putting a front when I speak. And that's not like, this is how I speak, guys. This is really, like, there are times when my accent switches up, like, this girl, why are you speaking like this? And then the next minute you're speaking like this. This is how I do the things. And I think, you know, looking at the South African acting industry, man, it's tough. It's tough, especially for a type of girl like me who only speaks English. I've seen other actors who are black girls who only speak English actually like make it, but I mean, I don't. And I think it goes back to, you know, nyatzing myself. I really like, I think, yeah, if I were to go back to acting, I really need to be sure of myself. I don't even know what we were talking about before we got to this topic, but that's the thing about, you know, chit chats and get ready with me. Even though I'm not getting ready, I'm just taking down my braids, which are taking forever. But you know, like, I can't afford therapy, you know, it's just me, I can't. But this kind of feel nice. I really do. Even though I'm just talking to a camera, you know, right now I'm just talking to a camera, but it really feels nice because like, it's like there's a weight lifted off my shoulder, you know. And even though like no one is listening to me in this room that I'm in, probably you are through the camera, but in this room no one's listening to me. It's just me and my thoughts and me rambling and me listening to me speak. It's therapeutic, you know, because I'm actually just getting the things that were on my chest off my chest, and now I can really focus on the things that I need to focus on. And I think we as people, we just really need to do that. We need to just talk to ourselves, even though like it's kind of crazy, you know. You'd look whack, you'd look like a lunatic if you did that, but it's healthy, man. It's like so flippin' healthy to do that. Why not? I remember I was at the mall one time. And I'm talking to myself. This guy. It's like, are you talking to myself? He stopped me. It's like, are you talking to yourself? I'm like, no. Then he's like, if you're talking to yourself, you'll go crazy. And I was kind of offended, like, who am I supposed to talk to? I don't have many friends. Like, I have like friends, but like I don't see them. I don't have like a normal friendship relationship where I can like see my friends as regularly as I'd like to. So I have like just quite a few, very few. My circle is like very small. My circle's not a circle. My circle is an oval. And like, when you don't have like friends to talk to, like, or when you don't have the people that you need to talk to, you need to talk to someone, and someone who won't judge you. And I think what I like about the relationship with myself is that in my alone time, I do the strangest things. I say the weirdest stuff, I'm like embarrassing. I'm like so embarrassing. And I like that about me. I cannot lie. I've never said this before, but I'm starting to like me. Sometimes I don't like the thoughts that I have about myself, which is bad because I feel like I'm betraying myself. Like, ew, how could you say that to George A? But I am starting to just like get to a place where it's just like, I talk to myself, because nobody like, does it like me when I talk to me. Like, I'm funny. Like, when I drive in the car and I'm listening to the radio and they like talking about heated topics on the radio, I conversate with myself. Like, I literally have a full-on discussion with myself, and it's so fun because like I get me. Like, I understand. Like, me and me connect, fam. We connect. My hair, guys. Kesetzeka 3 lines. Did you hear the way I said that? But like I said, I'm still like self-conscious about stuff, As humans, we're not meant to be perfect. Like, at all. We weren't meant. I think we were meant to be, and then like, Adam and Eve kind of screwed us over. So now like we just gotta get with the program. Oh, my hair's so cute. I should like wrap my afro more often. And I wanted to relax. I wanted to relax. Nope, I'm not relaxing. I think this is the part. When you have natural hair and like your hair's like, it's tired of being an afro, or maybe like you're tired of taking care of your afro, let me say. Then you have the feeling of, let me so relax. And then sometimes you have those feelings like, when you see your hair looking beautiful, then it's like, no, maybe I don't need to relax, That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm definitely, but I've always been like that with my hair. Like, me and my hair, I feel like my favorite feature about me, there are many. My brain, for one. I've got a beautiful brain. My heart, guys. Okay, some parts of my heart. Some parts of my heart. There are some parts of my heart I really don't like, and I really want to fix them. Like, because, I'm trying to get to heaven. Like, for real. I believe heaven exists, and I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to eat with Jesus on that day after Judgment Day, and we all having the feast. I can't wait for that meal. I'm trying to see the lake that gets to God's kingdom. I'm trying to get to heaven. So, there are some parts of my heart that I'm trying to fix, But I really do like the parts of my heart that are good, Because like, I'm a good person. Well, I try to be sometimes. Growing up, I was messed up. I'm not even gonna lie. I was a messed up child. I went through a lot of trauma, and through my trauma, I've hurt people quite a lot, and I'm not proud. I'm really not proud of myself. I regret, the hurt that I've caused people. I really do. It's like, that's not who I am. I mean, I was that, but that's not who I was trying to be. I don't think that's what I wanted to be during that moment. So I'm just really glad over the growth and progress that I've come. And going back to me appreciating y'all for watching my videos and liking and sharing with your family and telling people about me. I really appreciate it, because a girl needs that, especially when you're lost in life and you don't know what you want. I want a lot of things. I want to be a housewife. And I want to be a billionaire who doesn't work. Woo, guys, I want to be so many things. I wanted to be an astronomer. But I don't do maths and physics. See, some things are just really hard to reach. Then it's not like they're not attainable, but you're going back to school to do maths and physics. Forget about me, boo-boo. Get out the house and close the front door. How many minutes are we on? Hectic. 52. Thing is, this thing is backwards. I think it's 25. Okay. I really hope that in the next 5 minutes I will be done, because editing 30 minutes of talking is really just difficult, because you need to listen and listen and listen. But I'm left with like 2 lines. I think I was smart, doing the back of my head before I actually started filming, because this thing was gonna be so damn long. And I'm not a talker. I don't talk much, to be honest, when I'm with people. If you know me, you know, like, I don't talk much unless like you're my people. Unless like, hey, you're really my people, then I will talk. I will talk all day, all damn day. You see how I'm clowning? Most people don't get this in real life. I only get this good side. And like my real true people get this side. Other people don't get this side, and it's sad, yo. It's so sad. Ooh, my hair was itchy. Guys, I was bald. Can you believe it? And I'm gonna keep saying this. Until the next time I go bald. I was bald last year, June. It's now like almost a year. I cut my hair in May? Yeah, I think May. Yo, you know how life is just so funny? I was in a different space last year. And here I like living, to be honest. I love living, guys. Even though there are days it's just like, dude, I'm over this. I genuinely like living, because I think my favorite part about living is when you get to reflect on the past year, like where you were now. Looking back, last year, I was preparing myself. I was watching like Corona spreading all over the world, and that was kind of scary. And then also I was preparing for surgery, because last year on the 2nd of March I had surgery. No, nothing hectic, just like removing all 3 of my wisdom teeth, because unfortunately your girl got crooked teeth, but yeah, I was removing all 3 because I had one removed the year before. And so the other side on my bottom jaw was starting to like show me my funeral. It was painful. It was bloody painful. And so I had to go take it out. But from the last surgery, I was like hectically traumatized. So I was like awake in the last surgery, like literally on the chair, feeling them do everything. So I'm like, I'm never doing that again. And I cried, like literally. I went to sleep and I woke up crying because I like had nightmares of it while I was still healing. So when that time came and I felt the pain from my wisdom tooth, my other wisdom tooth, I'm like, we're not going through that. Just put me under anesthesia and I will feel good. So yeah, I like to just reflect on, life, and I think that's my favorite part about living, is just seeing how life can transition you. I think, yeah, that's my favorite part about living. Oh, I look like a Jackson. I wish I was a Jackson. Ow! I really wish I was a Jackson, guys. Yo! But that's not a Michael Jackson. I mean, that's not a Jackson 5 song. That's a Michael Jackson song. But I'm trying to sing Richard. Richard. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I get nervous at the feeling now. The fun is the heaven of time. Chamo, what about the? Hey, stop it to the feeling. Come on, got it about to. Let the feeling. Come on, got it about to. Aibo. Imagine if they were to make a house remix or like Amapiano. That's an idea. Guys at the small, if you watching. Oh, my hair, guys. Man, owning an afro. This is my favorite part about being black, you know? This is my favorite part. Having hair that defies gravity. That's my favorite part about being black. Guys, we have reached the end of my video. I had so much fun chit-chatting away with you. It was really fun. It was therapeutic. It was just everything, you know. And I feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. And if you relate with any of the things that I've just recently said right now, you know what to do. Just comment your favorite part. Let me know what your feelings, your thoughts are. And I will be seeing you in the next video. But I'm going to ask you to also go share, tell your friends, get them to subscribe, guys. I need subscribers. So please, yeah. Bye, guys. I love you so much. Bye.